Hi everyone! Welcome to Monica's Singapore Kitchen. Today I'll be cooking a paste which can be used to cook the classic Southeast Asian sour and spicy dishes. It is called Assam Pedas paste in Malay. Asam means sour from the tamarind and pedas means spicy from the chilies. Normally, I would cook a large batch of this paste and store in my freezer in smaller batches. When the craving for Assam Pedas strikes, I will just pull out a batch and whip up a comforting Assam Pedas dish. Come along with me to see how this paste is prepared. Here I have got my lemongrass bushes, which produce fat and fresh lemongrass for all my dishes. So I need a few stalks of this lemongrass. Just cut the leaves off. And here we go, our lemongrass. Then we move on to harvest our galangal. Let's dig for galangal, otherwise known as blue ginger. Do choose the pieces that have pinkish color, as it means that the galangal is young and not fibrous, and that will be delicious in our spice paste. Here we go. This is our galangal, and then let's harvest our turmeric. Turmeric will be added to flavor and give our paste a distinctive yellow color. You can either buy it from the supermarket, or if you still cannot find it in the supermarket, then you can substitute it with turmeric powder. So this is our turmeric. So now this is the spices. These are the spices that we are going to blend, starting with our chilies. There are 30 of them, broad dried chilies. I use the broader variety rather than the skinny wrinkly variety, as the broader variety is less spicy. I've soaked it in hot water for 2 hours, then removed the seeds and drained. For the other spices, like the shallots, you just cut it into, roughly chop into big pieces or rather smaller pieces so that it's easier on the blender. Do likewise for our garlic, also chop into smaller pieces. Roughly chop them will do. Then this is our ginger, cut into thin pieces. This is our fresh turmeric that we have harvested. If you do not you can't find the fresh variety, just substitute with 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. It's okay, no problem. So this turmeric also chopped into smaller pieces. So it stains the container, so normally I line my container with cling wrap. Okay, then this is our nice young galangal, nice and pinkish. So you can see that I can cut it very easily because it's very soft when it is still young. We don't want the fibrous one. So choose the pinkish one when you go to the supermarket. So here I've got 3 stalks of lemongrass. Remove the outer hard and fibrous leaf. And then I'm going to use 1 stalk whole like that and bash it. So this piece, I'm just going to drop it into my spice paste where I'm cooking it and drop it whole. While the other 2 pieces, I'm going to slice it into smaller slices, and these 2 will be blended together with the other spices. This is shrimp paste and this is candlenuts. So let's put all the spices into the blender, starting with our dried chilies, the soaked dried chilies, shallots. This is garlic, ginger, galangal, turmeric, candlenuts, 2 stalks of chopped lemongrass, shrimp paste, and a little bit water to help with the blending process. A number of my viewers have asked me what blender I am using. I use this Toshiba blender. I left a product link if you are interested to buy it. So the blended spice base should look something like this. It looks smooth, creamy and silky. Yep, this is the texture that we want. So let's cook our paste. So heat up 1 cup of oil. Then pour in our spice paste. So put in a little bit of water to rinse our blender and pour everything in. Then we need to stir fry it for a total of 15 minutes. So I've just dropped in the bashed lemongrass to stir fry together with the paste. So mix everything together, the oil completely mixed with the paste. Stir fry over medium heat. There will be a lot of sputtering at the beginning. Just cover your wok, but remember to stir periodically. So when you stir, scrape the bottom to prevent burning. So after 5 minutes of cooking, then you see that our space is a bit drier. The water that we have added during the blending process has mostly evaporated. So continue to stir fry it over medium heat. Then 10 minutes later, it's even drier. The color has darkened and the oil is just about to be separated from the paste. So then you lower the temperature to medium-low, and 15 minutes later, you can see that our spice base looks very, very ready. So add in the seasonings like the tamarind paste, the salt, and also the sugar. The next ingredient is kerisek or toasted coconut paste. This is not a traditional ingredient in the standard classic Assam Pedas paste. It can be added if you are thinking of cooking meat Assam Pedas. However, kerisek is not typically added to seafood Assam Pedas. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of it in my paste. So you just have to stir fry to mix everything nicely. Stir fry for about 2 minutes over medium-low heat. So looks like it is very aromatic, so our Assam Pedas is ready. So it can last for about 2 weeks in the fridge and around 3 months if you store it in airtight containers in the freezer. Store in smaller batches so that as and when you feel like cooking Assam Pedas, just pull a batch and then you're set to cook fish Assam Pedas, prawn Assam Pedas, sotong Assam Pedas, and any other seafood Assam Pedas will be perfect. I also use it to cook meat Assam Pedas. This Assam Pedas paste is so versatile that having a ready batch of it makes cooking Assam Pedas dishes during weeknights possible. Hope you will give this recipe a try someday, and as always, happy cooking!